Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Leader Class Ultra Magnus. This figure is based on the Generation 1 character Ultra Magnus, who appeared in the Transformers 1986 film. The vehicle mode is based more on his appearance in Robots in Disguise, the anime in 2001, which in Japan was called Car Robots, but his robot mode is based on G1. So this character is... The vehicle mode is obviously different from G1, because in G1 he was more of a car carrier, but this is still close enough. Still got the missile racks and everything. The cab is, of course, a repaint of the Cybertron Upgrade Optimus from the same line, which I don't have to compare, but after I got this guy, I'm really considering it because it's a good figure. And yeah, so here's the accessories he comes with. You get 2 identical guns, which also come with Optimus. And if you want, you can peg them on the side here. You can really armor up this truck. And then he comes with his classic Ultra Magnus blaster, which he does use in the original movie. Now you can peg it back here if you want, or up here, or really anywhere, because, you know, the whole gimmick of the Siege line is you can armor up all the characters. So yeah, that's basically the vehicle mode. There's not really much to it. It's just a giant brick, really. For size comparison, here he is with Bumblebee movie Optimus. Optimus is almost the same height when it comes to height, but of course with the trailer he's way longer. Here he is with Cyberverse Warrior class Hot Rod. Obviously Ultra Magnus is way bigger. This is Warrior, he's leader class. And yeah, that's basically it for the vehicle mode. So this is actually the first figure since the original Generation 1 that turns into a white Optimus, and the trailer becomes armor that makes him Ultra Magnus. So to turn him into Optimus, you're going to untab the sides here from that clip and fold these out. You're going to kind of lift up the top and then pull out Optimus. That clip goes onto this little bar right here. You pull that out, and then you have just the cab. Obviously it's not the best. You can see the arms right there. It's a really only good one is with the trailer. So to transform him into robot mode, you're going to flip out the heels. That one's not flipping out. You're going to untab the arms and fold them out. You're going to separate the legs and fold them down on ratchets. Rotate the entire torso around. Take this back piece, and you have to line this up, and then this will slide up onto here. Push it in. You're going to grab the chest and fold it down. Flip out the Optimus head. Close the arms in. And then there's Optimus in his robot mode. Well, Ultra Magnus, but it's basically just the Optimus repainted. And this is a great figure. I love this mold. This makes me want to get the Cybertron Upgrade Optimus just because I like the figure. For articulation, the head is on a ball joint and go all the way around, look up and down. Arms can go all the way around. Move them out. There's a swivel with the bicep. Elbow bends 90 degrees. A wrist swivel. So you can see that. There's waist swivel. Legs can move forward and back, move all the way out. There's a swivel right where the thigh starts. Bend the knee down. There's an ankle pivot, and that's basically it. But you can get some really good poses out of this figure. And one thing I love is that he has the same amount of articulation in the Ultra Magnus mode. So it's not like how Generation 1, he was just a glorified brick. The figure didn't move except for the arms. The whole body was just, it's like how the car on this one is just a giant brick. That's what the body looked like on the original figure. And for accessories, he can hold the gun I mentioned earlier, but I prefer to use this gun with the Ultra Magnus mode, and this guy can use the smaller guns. And I mean, that looks pretty good. I mean, no one's really going to display him in this mode anyway. Everyone wants him for Ultra Magnus. So to transform the... Actually, no, size comparison first, sorry. Here he is with Siege Optimus. They're almost the same height. Siege is a tiny bit taller. Here he is with the Power of the Primes Hot Rod, or I think he's a better Rodimus. He's almost the same height. Here he is with Titan's Return and Galvatron, who is taller. I'm going to move the camera up. And then here he is with G1 Cup. So yeah. Now to turn him into Ultra Magnus, I'm gonna take, this is kind of confusing. You're going to take the bottom part here and you're going to kind of untab the sides from it and just pull out these parts. Originally they were connected like this, and you're going to pull them out. You can just kind of straighten out these gray parts. You're going to untab the sides here, open this, and then just kind of split this apart, and it just kind of falls out. So then you're left with this. You can take these off. That kind of likes to untab, just clip it back together. And then we'll start attaching the parts. Then we'll start with these parts. You're going to open it, and there is a peg right there that goes into the holes on his arms. And close that up. You're going to open this one, peg it in, and close it. So then you got the arms. Oh, and I forgot, you got to do some things to the robot mode first. You got to fold in the heels again. You're going to pull this out, and you have to slide this back down. Close it back. You have to flip the head back in, and then take the crotch piece, fold it down, rotate it, and then fold it back. So yeah, that's what the robot mode has to look like before you put everything on. So for the shoulder bits, you're going to put it on and clip it in, and then fold this in to kind of secure it. Like that, and then push that piece in, kind of keep it in there. And then for the legs, you're going to take the missiles off, and you're going to actually put the missiles on the shoulders. Put them back there. He does not like to stand up with the heels folded in. Sorry about that. So for the legs, you're going to fold the first part in, and then at the second hinge, you're going to fold it in, fold it, and then collapse it. And then that's what the first leg looks like. Now, these two holes right there, we're going to go into the little clip right here. We're going to push that in and straighten the feet out, push it in. There's his first foot done. Exact same thing on the other side. And push that in, just like that. And then you're almost done. Now you have this final piece. You're going to fold this around, fold this. You're going to kind of clip together. These two clips are going to clip onto the back like spine right there, basically. Clip on. A little tab there and there are going to go into little holes there and there. Going to push down, and then tab there and there are going to go into little holes right there and there. Push it down, make sure everything's locked in, and then there's Ultra Magnus. And this is probably my favorite Siege figure. This guy just looks amazing. Oh, guess it didn't tab in very well. Hang on. Hate when this happens. So, yeah. He's one of the best looking Siege figures. He looks just like he does in G1. And if you want, for the smaller guns, there's actually on the hole a hole on the side of his leg. You want to push it in and keep him right there. And then have him stored on the legs. He's a really big figure, so I gotta keep moving the camera. Take the gun, put it in his hand, and then there you have Ultra Magnus. And this guy is just incredible. He looks so good. I remember back when they came out with figures like Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus and Generation Springer, I thought, oh, those are good updates to G1. They're more modern versions, but they'd go in my collection. Then Siege came out with this Ultra Magnus and Siege Springer, who I don't have yet, sadly, and they just look perfect to G1, so I just have to have these instead. And this guy just looks incredible. I love it. And obviously he has the same articulation. Head moves all the way around. Arms move up and out. Swivel. Elbow bend. Or swivel. He even has a waist swivel, which I was very surprised about. Legs move forward. They don't move back as much, sadly, but that's not a big deal. You know, you can do splits, knee bend, ankle pivot. So you can get like some really good poses out of this guy. He is amazing. For a $50 leader class, it's worth every penny. He is amazing. So he definitely gets a lot bigger in this mode for size comparisons. Here he is with Siege Optimus. Obviously he got a lot taller. Not even just with the shoulders, just with the head he got way bigger. Here he is with Rodimus. And Cup. Galvatron, which, if you didn't notice, I did modify Galvatron, take off the jet piece on the back because that looks stupid. Galvatron. Here he is with Warrior Class Blur. I just got this guy. He'll probably be the next review. I love this figure. So there's that. And then, just because, here he is with my last review, the Warrior Class Optimus, just because why not? So yeah, all in all, I love this Ultra Magnus figure. He's definitely one of, if not the best Siege figures. Definitely get him. And, I mean, he makes me want the Cybertron Upgrade Optimus even more. But, yeah, so I definitely recommend getting him. He looks really good with all of your G1 characters. And put him all next to him. He just looks awesome. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to do Blur next time because Blur's actually a really good figure. I like him. He's one of my favorite characters. So I'll definitely be doing him soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.